The New York Knickerbockers, they are the hottest team in the Eastern Conference. On Friday night, they won their sixth straight game as they knocked off the Bulls in Chi-Town with another strong defensive performance. Joining me to talk some Knicks hoops for the first time is an NBA writer and co-host of the Knick of Time show, Lee Escobedo. Lee, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. How's everything going?
Man, I appreciate you having me. It's a blessing here to represent my guys on Knick of Time show, Ryan and JLS. It's a pleasure to be chatting Knicks, man. It's good vibes right now.
Pleasure to have you here, and we're here to talk about the good vibes, not bad vibes, good vibes here right now. Now, Lee, the Knicks defense has been extremely strong as of late, and on Friday they held an opponent to fewer than 100 points for the fifth time during the winning streak. So what are you liking about what you see with New York's defense right now?
Let's talk about it, man. I think Coach Tom Thibodeau shortening the lineup has really exclusively showcased our best defenders on the court. And that starts with Quentin Grimes and Miles McBride defending the opposing team's point of attack, which has really slowed down the opposing team and allowed us to get better defending the perimeter. And that really also is momentum started by Julius Randle, who's returned to his 2020-2021 defensive form when he won Most Improved Player. Everything starts with Randle. When Randle is giving that defensive effort, it leads by example, and the rest of the team buys in. It's contagious. And he's done it through effort and communication. And the best effort defensively was last night against the Bulls.
Yeah, you saw that. You saw him stepping into the passing lanes. You saw other guys doing that, getting steals, and that's always a good sign when the leader of the team, is supposed to be, is giving that defensive effort. Now, Lee, another player that we've got to talk about is Quentin Grimes. He's also played well during the winning streak. He's reached double-digit scoring in 4 of his last 5 games, including 2 20-point games in that stretch. Do you see his development as a key to the Knicks making a leap in the Eastern Conference standings?
Quentin Grimes, my main man. I think he's a future star on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. You know, he's got the shooting of Allen Houston, the defensive Iman Shumpert, and the dog mentality of John Starks. Man, it's another example of Walt Perrin and Scott Perry's acumen and talent evaluation. These guys found him at the 20th pick in the draft in 2021, and it's been a great selection. Thanks to the Kristaps Porzingis trade, we got that pick from the Mavs, and he's been the glue of a starting 5. He fits in seamlessly without needing any plays called for him and not needing a lot of shots. He hits the 3 ball and he plays defense. He's really become the anchor of that starting lineup.
All right, there you go. Now, lastly, Lee, you talked about this. Right now, the vibes are good. And we know that all is well in Knicks land, but where are you on what you see with this team? Should Knicks fans be optimistic about the team's recent turnaround, or should they pump the brakes and see how they finish out the month of December?
I'll tell you what, Dexter, I'm critical on this team, but I'm also an eternal optimist. And I really believe that we have reason to rejoice because we have a lot of upward momentum. We had 8 tradable first-round picks. Our defense is coming around. Julius Randle is back to his all-star form. We finally filled our point guard hole with Jalen Brunson. I really think one of the few teams with the assets capable of, when it comes, getting one of the big fish out there who demand a trade. You know, looking down the line, this could be at the end of this trade season, or next year we could really go after somebody. But as of right now, we have a team that's attractive to one of those stars because we're playing a unified front. We're playing defense, and there's a lot of joy around Madison Square Garden. And I'm happy for that.
There you go. Lee Escobedo. He's optimistic about the Knicks. We'll see if Knicks fans can keep that energy going through the month of December. Right now, the Knicks are hot. 6 wins in a row. Like I said, that is Lee Escobedo, one of the co-hosts of the Knick of Time show. Check that out. Lee, thanks for joining me. Did well your first time. We'll have you back. We'll talk some Knicks basketball again. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.